Why are you wearing a denim cross?
This denim cross is a homage to my man, the real hood legend of the new hood legends, my man Joey Law. I want to say shouts out, all praises be.
Joey Law rocks the denim crucifixes too?
Joey Law is the denim crucifix.
Oh, shit.
He crucified jeans, dude, and he made them what they are today. And honestly, this is an original La piece, handmade.
It's fly.
I don't know if you can even get it. We could probably get some custom, but that's a shout out to my man La Apparels, y'all know.
Word.
Toronto, Ontario, and straight up, man, like
Next question. What's with the bling on your wrist? I've never seen you. Did you just pull that out for the podcast?
I did pull it out for the podcast.
It's kind of sick.
Well, it's a nice.
I don't really do gold very well. It doesn't look good on me, but that looks good.
Yeah,
I can do like bronze and silver, but gold makes me look, I don't know, like an imposter.
I just realized too, it's not working. But like, I don't wear this shit. This is like this is a gift that I got. They
don't need to know it's not working. Tell them it's working. The watch works.
I mean, it's working, if you know what I mean, right?
Time.
This nice fucking PR
and it
card
attracts women, so it's
but
working.
No, this is my joint, and yeah, I'm professional. I'm a journalist.
Yeah, you are.
A laptop, coffee.
Yeah. Is that a notebook?
Paper. Yeah, notebook. Dog.
Yeah, you got things written on there.
Mm-hmm.
I have one too. Look, mine's even got like a graphic of a feather pen.
That means you're fucking doing business.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
It means I'm at least an accountant.
Yeah, you're not fucking drawing.
Because like back in the day, I think you had to be someone to have a pen. You know what I mean? You didn't just have pens like laying around. It's like you had a pen because you had shit to write down for like your business or for the king or something.
I feel like asking someone if they have a pen is like an old style question. Do you have a pen?
Do you have a pen? Yeah. The answer
Even though I ask you every time I come over.
Do you need a pen? Here.
I'm vintage. Vintage questions for your ass,
This pen's no good. What else?
I got pens, though. You need a pen?
I got pens.
Oh. Yo, but you have a pen light? Yo, my book bag is like the Thunderbirds. There's like multiple smaller like machines that come out of it. Check out this dope pen light. Small, compact, definitely works.
Nice. Is it also a pen or is it just a light?
Well, I mean, if you... Yeah, It's a pen light. That's why they call it a pen light.
Sweet glitter bag, too. I like that. Can you hold that up for the camera so they can see that? It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of sponsorship today.
You look fly. The first 5 minutes have pretty much been you repping other. I guess me too. We should say hello. Welcome.
Oh shit, yeah, dog.
Welcome back to the Rhythm Section, episode 2. Thanks for sitting through that first train wreck. If you did, we appreciate it.
Oh boy.
It wasn't so bad though. But you know what? Here at the Rhythm Section, we're all about second chances. Ding, and that's the theme that we'll probably not touch on at all for the rest of the show. This episode will
second chances.
Second chances. We have to get a little more creative with the themes for our episodes. Like it can't just be based on what number episode we're on.
Yeah. Like today's about third place, bronze. You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
You're not quite winning.
Not quite losing.
Like what are we gonna do for like 18? Like
18 till I die. You know that track?
The Alice Cooper one?
No, I think that's Bryan Adams.
Oh, you're right. That one, yeah. I know 18 by Alice Cooper. That's my favorite 18 song about being 18. That's a fucking solid jam.
I feel like his experience being 18 was way better than fucking Bryan Adams.
Cooler than Bryan Adams, yeah.
Alice Cooper seems like one of those guys that became a rock star, like, oops, like,
yeah,
just like, oh,
totally.
Which is how it's done, and I feel like Bryan Adams was like, he got his first real six string, he's a fucking blue collar rock.
Yeah, he wanted to be a rock star, but like I feel like Alice Cooper just told everyone to fuck off and drank Budweiser until he got famous. And then he was like, oh, I'm in a famous band now, I should quit drinking. I guess he used to be like a crazy, oh my God, look at that. Stop giving free advertising.
No more free ads, except if you're, obviously some exclusive guests with the homies. Talking about some two-of-a-kind pieces here. Number 2, keeping with the theme, Churro Clothing Company. Those are our homies making this fresh gear that we got today. it feels good too. It looks nice, but then it feels good, which is important. Sweaters, t-shirts, things like this. You can check them out. Churro Clothing Company. They got everything, right? Facebook.
True that. Well, Twitter. I don't know. We haven't really. I don't really know.
We're just shouting them out.
Just get on Google. Churro Clothing Company. Will gave me this shirt for an unrelated job that I just had. I was a little concerned that it wouldn't fit me right because I've, like so many of the other people, become a member of the COVID-15 since the gym's closed. But it's good. It makes my arms look big, which I like.
Yeah,
so,
fuck yeah.
As far as anyone knows, I'm still going to the gym. So
what does it make my look? What part of my body does it make look away?
It makes your legs look smaller because it's so long.
Oh, okay, right on. I'm also sitting down.
Hold
yeah,
down halfway. Yeah.
I need some small legs. I got fat legs.
Do you?
Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
Oh, can we talk about the anomaly below your knees, all the way at the bottom on your toes?
Oh, my little crispy daisies. Oh yeah.
Crispy daisies?
Yeah, they're God's special digits.
Webbed toes.
Yeah, I got webbed toes.
They're dope. They're so cool.
Two of them are real webbed, and two of them aren't really webbed.
You got like half.
I got half.
And you pretty much have 1 foot's worth of webbed feet.
It's great. It looks like a Ninja Turtle.
You're probably a good swimmer, but you don't swim.
I'm not a great swimmer. I've improved. It's more psychological. Physically, my whole entire unit is on point.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Yeah.
I got beast legs. I'm dropping weight. I'm cutting. I'm trimming up. I can swim.
You got webbed toes.
I can win most food type of eating contests. I guarantee.
I used to
say the alphabet.
I used to say you were the hungriest person I ever knew.
I am hungry, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like to eat too.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes God blesses you with like special abilities.
Or Satan.
Like the ability to
kill.
No, that's a skill.
That's right.
That you have to learn. I don't think that's innate.
You don't think you're given? Oh, you don't think warriors are born?
Okay, I retract my statement. 100%. Some people are totally born to kill. Yeah.
Just born to kill.
Fuck. Baby, I was born to kill. Oh shit. Yeah, love me some Bruce Springsteen. By the way, special guest Bruce Springsteen probably coming on the podcast very soon. So.
Oh yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
That's right. The Bruce Springsteen impersonator with a poopy twist.
Yeah, it's a real. He's a real shitty guy, but he's a great performer. But yeah, I mean, did you get blessed with any birthmarks, John? Some type of on your back?
I think that I have. I've got this like patch. Well, I've got a lot of white hair now.
I don't think that's a.
But no, but when I was a kid, there was a spot on my head where it always came in white, and someone told me at some point that was probably from a birthmark. But otherwise, I don't really have any. No.
Interesting. But you've always had like a fucking heavy head of hair, so it probably got integrated, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't really noticeable, and then I started like pretty much going from the stress of being a bass player. Pretty much started turning white around 25. It's been a long time.
I got it
in my beard too. It started coming along, and but it's nice now that whenever I go in public, I wear a mask. No one really sees it, so I probably from here down, if you discount the tired ass fucking bags under my eyes, probably look like a young fucking gun here.
Young hitter.
But don't let the mask fool you, kids. We're middle-aged dudes trying to look cool.
God, I know.
Every fucking one of us.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God. I'm getting to I'm old enough now that, like, I don't think I'm old. I don't say I'm old, but I embarrass myself in like goofy, like, ooh, like I'm so hip.
Yo,
but like I'm a fucking loser. Like it's so funny.
Cobra like pointed this out to me, and I realized, I don't know, I started doing this like maybe 6 months ago, but now when I'm in stores walking around, I do this.
Oh, I've done that
Hands
one.
behind the back, like, just like, looking at stuff, but like, walking slowly with my hands behind my back. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
I think that takes a pace of life that a young man doesn't really understand. Like, I think You see old people. I always associate that walk with old people just going for walks.
Yeah.
You need a minute to. Sometimes you just need a minute to be like, shut the fuck up.
Now, when I'm walking, I'm usually walking. I got my hands to my side, but if I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, and I think obviously the pandemic has kind of almost encouraged this behavior because I'm not touching shit. My hands are behind my back. Then I'm not inclined to like pick up every box of Cheerios I see. Yo. On the subject of Cheerios, there are some wacky ass motherfucking Cheerio flavors out there right now, and we got to talk about it. So they have the classics, you know, they got like Honey Nut Cheerios, multigrain Cheerios, and then your regular Cheerios. Okay, they also got these like chocolate Cheerios.
I've kind of known about that.
Yeah, you kind of know about that. They got like peanut butter Cheerios.
That sounds hot.
Coconut Cheerios. Yeah.
I mean...
Coconut Cheerios.
Well, wait a sec. So you want to talk about it. Like, I feel like it sounds like...
And you got your apple-flavored Cheerios.
Those were hype. Apple Jacks.
Cobra Bot, yeah.
Apple Cheerios, different things, sorry.
Different, but yeah, pretty much similar.
Apple Jacks are a Fruit Loop. We can all...
yeah, they're
blindfold taste test, and Apple Jack is not a Cheerio.
But Belinda bought the apple-flavored ones, and they are dope. The apple cinnamon-flavored, like
Love
Cheerios. But what was the other one? Banana-flavored Cheerios?
Man, these all sound like great flavors to go with milk.
Coconut sounds like a good flavor to you for a Cheerio.
It does, man. Coconut milk, like it's all in that nice, like, sort of rich,
I guess
rich
they're
but
just
light section of like
but
when
do you
talk
see
about
where I'm going
flavors
with this? There must have been like 7 or 8 flavors. Like they're getting a little out of control. But you know what? They haven't brought back.
I would agree with you if the flavors didn't sound so good.
I'd be okay with it if they just brought back fucking frosted Cheerios because I haven't seen those motherfuckers in a
those were sweet.
They were off the charts. Yeah, Cobra, you remember frosted Cheerios? Yeah, they were the best.
Fire.
I actually remember there was like a snowboard competition at our local mountain, like when I was a kid, and it was sponsored by Frosted Cheerios, and they were throwing out boxers with Frosted Cheerios on them, and I had those for like probably
sick.
I don't know 3 years, but they were like my favorite pair of boxers like for a long time.
Frosted Cheerio boxers.
Yeah, they were fly.
That is such like a fucking 12-year-old.
Shout outs my man Craig Nicholson and my man's John David Fitzpatrick for winning those prizes and then putting them on over top of their snow pants.
Respect.
And ripping a couple laps up the chair with the boxers on the outside of the pants.
That's
pretty
hard.
cool.
That's hard in the paint. Yeah.
Yo, check our new sign. Did you see our new sign?
I did. It's fucking sick.
Yeah. We got a sign now. We're moving up.
It's great. We're moving up, man. Everything gets better all the time. It improves, and sometimes you can't really improve. If I could bring it full circle here, John, without some second chances. The whole classic trope. You get knocked down, you get the fuck back up. It doesn't matter how many times.
That's called a throwback, kids.
Yes, you got it.
Or a callback. I actually don't know what it's called.
I mean, it's called, it's called legend shit,
You want to see the sign that I tried to make?
Yes.
It's like you try to make a sign, but you don't.
That's some.
I even tried to space it properly with like I counted the letters and put dots along the bottom, but then I just made it way too small, and my S looks like a fucking upside down 5. It's really. I showed it to Belinda to Cobra,
it's not working.
Who is a graphic designer by trade, and I showed it to her. She goes, "Oh, John, it's really bad."
But how did you not even know to not show it to her? You should have been like, I'm not even showing her this.
I don't know. She was like upstairs, like getting ready and doing stuff, and I was like, I can fucking make a sign. It's just 3 words. Like, I can do this. I'm a bass player. I can
3 words. Yeah, I completely forgot it was because you didn't really put much emphasis on one of the words. It's like, oh yeah.
I imagined it taller and longer, but neither happened.
Oh Jesus! I mean, listen.
Fuck that thing.
Honestly, bravo. Good try.
Thanks, Chris.
And better luck next time. Maybe John will make a better one next week.
I'll get a second chance.
Second chance.
Oh, shit. That's right.
I'm a man of many second chances. Dabbled in the thirds, expert at the fourths. I mean, I have my black belt in chances. It's pretty fucking heavy. But that being said, it's good to do things on the first try. But
yeah,
that's the reality is a lot of people don't, and you get the impression sometimes that people just things come easy to them, but it takes some work.
Yeah, people who are really good at shit make it look easy, But, you know, like I said before, you got to suck at stuff.
Oh, it's the best.
To get good. And I like sucking at stuff. Speaking of sucking, I just noticed our set list. We actually get to play a show together tonight as a real rhythm section. That's happening.
It's very funny. We are now an actual hired rhythm section.
Yeah, we've been hired by a fool.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Duping him.
No.
He's not a fool for hiring us.
No,
he's just kind of, you know.
Actually, Jesse's awesome.
No, he's a beauty.
Shouts out Jesse, who is the main songwriter and singer of his project, Awolk. And it's AWOLK. Check it out on your fucking streaming sites. It's super dope. Really high quality songwriting. His album sounds like it was produced by fucking Bob Rock. Like,
100%, dog.
Crazy. It sounds so big. I really like the songs, and it's kind of a different vein that I'm used to playing in. But I played one show with him, and he was looking to put together a band. I recommended you, and we've had 2 rehearsals, and they went really well. Chris is a seasoned professional. He showed up with his fucking notebook and like not having been behind a drum kit for like 4 months, and banged it out and impressed everyone, including me and Jesse. So we're really, it was great. It was awesome, man, and I am really looking forward to playing with Jesse. Hopefully he doesn't fire us. Hopefully he gives us a
second chance.
Yeah. Haven't had any sound bites yet.
No sound bites. That's pretty good. Doing pretty well. Not so hard to fill airspace with.
No, it's pretty easy. Cobra, how much time we got before our camera cuts out? 10.
Okay,
cool.
10. I will take a moment, John, to actually tell you, you also really impressed me with your skills on account of the fact that you and I haven't been in a situation where we had to sit down in that environment, except maybe like when we were doing musical shit in high school.
Yeah.
Where we were doing group, but you're talking about like 30. You know, anyways, my point I'm getting at is to sit down as a rhythm section and do that with you playing a dude's tunes. It was really impressive to see how you could dive into like a different style of music. He's got a wide range of tunes, at least, you know, what they did with the tunes on that record. I guess we're going to talk about Jesse for a second.
Yeah, I would like to have him on the show too, and like, you know, have him be able to, you know, maybe cut us down since we're just sitting here pumping each other's time. Yeah, that would be fun actually to do a little performance, but thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's,
yeah.
That's good. It's nice to actually be in a working rhythm section with you. It's funny that happened pretty much around the same time we did this show. So
super cool.
Yeah. Let's get into a little something here, Chris.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anyway, shout out Jesse. It's all good. I love his tunes. His tracks are great. I knew he was a legend when one of his tracks sounded like fucking Sting, but like nobody would really know except me. And I told him, he's like, "Yo, that's fucking tight."
He's like, "Yo, I love that record." Like,
but yeah, if you want to be on the show, hit us up, therhythmsection@gmail.com. If you want to get on for some ad space as well, we do advertise for anybody, pretty much any business, and check out the commercials we already made for 2 local businesses and just get an idea of what maybe you could get for your product, brand, store, whatever. Dirt cheap rates right now, John.
Dirt cheap. We're doing 30-second musical bits for $20.
That is ridiculous.
The first 5 are going for 20. That's, you know, so if you want 5 songs, give us $100 and we'll write them for you.
Yeah, this is not the price for forever, but keeping that in mind, I figured I'd throw that in there. But yeah, we're gonna move along here. And, get to our notes.
It's the Rhythm Section podcast @gmail.com, not the Rhythm Section.
Oh well,
@gmail.com.
we got to work on that because that's our. We are the Rhythm Section.
You're gonna have to work on that. I know it.
John's like, I got shit to do.
I just did it. You can remember the name of our email address. I think on your own. Having said that,
excuse me.
Listen, on the topic of guitar players, I came up with a little. Because we're a rhythm section, there's things that we like, as bass players and drummers. One of the things that we like to do, universally, is harp on lead singers and especially guitar players. Oh, yeah. And
I wanted
there's the
reason there's too many of both.
I wanted to flip.
Something's going on.
I wanted to flip the switch, and I called this segment "Say Nice Things About Guitar Players."
Aw, that's really cute.
It's gonna be hard though.
I mean, listen, I can turn it on. I can be cute.
I mean, I wrote down a couple. One was they usually have girls around. Like, you know, as a bass player.
Talking about dude guitar players.
Yeah, or like, yeah, that's pretty. You're right. That's pretty one-dimensional. I should say.
Female guitar players they often usually have girls around too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
fair point.
They usually have like fair members of the opposite sex or anywhere on the spectrum, really. Guitar players are usually surrounded by people who like guitar players.
Yes.
And if you're a bass player like me, you know, you're basically 4/6 of a guitar player, and that can, you know, work to your favor sometimes.
Yeah.
So
playing in a band with a bunch of dudes, often the case is.
Yeah, the girls like the guitar players.
Because it's like
people like the guitar players. Yeah, it sings.
It doesn't trudge along clumsily and just.
Yeah. Like what? What instrument trugs along clumsily, Chris? What was that in that low register you were just mouthing?
Yeah, but I mean, fair point. Yeah. Go on.
They're never too quiet.
No,
they're often loud. Yeah, so you never have to say, "Hey, man, you were really quiet."
Don't tone shame them.
Yeah,
it's all about the tone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't do that.
You wouldn't get it because you don't have any fucking pedals.
Hey, I have a few pedals.
I guess you do, but I mean...
but I'm really new to them. Have we talked about my tuning pedal yet?
I'm
going to bring it to the show tonight. This will be the first show I've played with the tuning pedal ever.
Yo, sick.
Yeah, that's fucking tight. Guitar players, not hard to find.
Not hard to find. God damn.
You kind of touched on that.
I'll tell you that. Yeah. So many of these.
Yeah, but no one cares because there's like 100 more.
I know.
They're everywhere,
and they're kind of, yeah. There's many different kinds, but they're all kind of the same.
I have another point. They often have cool nicknames. You know, I find like drummers, bass players, with the exception of a few, like they don't have cool nicknames like Slash. Or the Edge.
The Edge.
Even though I hate that name.
How much you want to bet those fucking motherfuckers gave themselves those sick nicknames?
I think Slash, I read his book, and I think someone may have given him that name, but the Edge, something about that actually drives me crazy. Can I go on my little rant here? Like, who the fuck, he named himself the Edge because... Why would you even call yourself the Edge? Edge is fine. Just call yourself Edge.
Edge is tight.
Yeah. Why do you got to throw a... Imagine if Slash's name was The Slash. It's so fucking lame, man. The Slash
would actually be kind of sick as well. I bet it'd be more hardcore. I am The Slash.
But the Edge, I don't know. And the worst part is the Edge seems like the least edgy guitar player I've listened to in my life. Maybe not the least, but...
He's pretty sick. People fucking come down on him.
Yeah, I'm coming down on him right now. Hey, the Edge, you are not that cool. Your goatee and your fucking bald head and your 9,000 fucking effect pedals, you don't deserve that name. You should be called, like, I don't know, The Charge. That's not even better.
The Charge.
I don't know.
The Dork.
But who's this guy?
Okay, I mean, I'm trying to remember. I thought the guitar player... in I Mother Earth had a nickname and his name was Edge or some shit.
You're thinking Edwin is the singer from I Mother Earth.
I know Edwin, but it was I thought there was some sort of Edge.
Man,
Jag. No, the boy's name is Jag. No,
we saw them play last.
Edge.
We saw them play last. You ever see I Mother Earth live?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They're fucking amazing, dude.
I'm sure they are.
They're like way more of a jam band than I thought. They have like 10-minute like instrumental sections like in the middle of their songs when they play live. It's amazing.
A lot of bongos.
Yeah, a lot of percussion and like just awesome players, man. Belinda and I saw them with Finger 11 like 2 years ago. And at the end of the show...
That's a hype setup.
At the end of the show, and I'm like, whatever, those are like cool radio rock Canadian bands. Like, but I was really impressed with them live. And then at the end of the show, like all members came on stage and they played like a I'm of the Earth song, and they played a Finger 11 song. And then they played Bloody Well Right by Supertramp. That's what they went out on. Yeah, it was so good.
That's a heavy tune.
Heavy tune to end on. And speaking of ending, we're going to take a quick break because I need more coffee. And
you want more beer?
You opened a beer? All right, fuck it. I got to get a beer. We'll be right back. should probably let the drummer do that from time to time, but
yeah, that's all good. That was plenty for me. I'm pooched.
I didn't fill my coffee up.
Thank you for the coffee. Yeah, my coffee tolerance has been pretty high lately. Just my beverage intake is fucking crazy. I think I got heat exhaustion a couple weeks ago, and since then I've been measuring. Like I've been bringing these small bottles to work and refilling them. Yes, I care about the environment. Okay, and put my nice, beautiful filtered water in. And it's easy now to measure my literage per day of drinks. So like I drink about 2 of these before I leave the house, 2 coffees, and then I drink like 8 of these fucking things at work, plus some juices, Gatorades. I'm crushing the beverages right now. I'm just destroying liters, and I still never piss.
Let's stop giving Budweiser free fucking advertising. Turn your label inside. Yeah. I actually had. Where did my?
I love Budweiser. It's nothing against Budweiser, but I mean,
pay
up. Pay up.
We need that. We need beer sponsors. We need money. We're starving. We're drinking coffee. Actually, it's pretty good coffee.
Coffee's good.
I bought it on sale.
Thanks.
It's all right. We're not going poor from coffee.
It is nice to have a little brewski, though. I'm feeling it now. It's feeling
all right,
good.
I'm going to try it here.
I've been actually drinking and learning these tunes that we're playing, which is nice. Like sitting up by myself, drinking some wine.
Oh, yeah.
And learning these tunes.
What's your wine? Your go-to wine?
Oh, my go-to wine right now actually is this wine that I got. It's actually a nice little label.
Do you like Merlot or are you like?
I don't know what this shit is. Amarone.
Amarone.
It's kind of darker, pruny, kind of vibes. It's got like a pruny vibe. It's dank. It's like 10 years old. I got it. Excuse me. I got it from my friend Heather, who I've doing some work for, and I don't really drink much wine. I just fuck her. I couldn't tell you what.
Except when you're learning tunes, I guess.
But yeah, it's been nice. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about these tunes that we were checking out. Me and John are playing this new game called Something Old, Something New, Something Borrowed, Something Blue. We do cute shit around here.
We're cute motherfuckers,
come with the fucking
y'all.
cuteness.
We're cute. We got dimples in our faces when we smile. We'll flatter our. What do you say?
Yeah, we're
flatter
nice
your
to
eyelids. I don't know how to fucking talk. Your eyelashes. Yeah, there you go. What he's doing. If you're not watching, you need to watch so you can see Chris do his bashful eyelash thing. Listen to those eyelashes. The microphone's actually several inches past the pop filter, but
them eyelashes are sounding
they're loud,
mighty moist.
Anyway, so we did a thing. It's so Chris chose for me an old song and so something old, something new, an old song, a new song, and something borrowed, a cover song or something that heavily samples another song. Something blue is just a blues tune. So Chris picked a tune for me and an old song for me, and I picked a new joint for him and a cover song for him. So you got something new and borrowed. I got something old and blue.
Yes.
Which is good.
Old and Blue is a great title for a song.
Yeah, that is a good song.
A blues song, which I might take that. So nobody else. Fuck y'all, I'm going to write the song before you even hear this.
So something old, you gave me Black Sabbath.
Not that old, but you're talking 50th anniversary of metal. So I thought that was a heavy one. The oldest metal.
You had to have known that I would have been familiar with this song.
I did know this.
Yeah. But that's okay. I did my piece. I sat down. Chris recommended headphones, so I sat down in here. I put on my best sounding consumer headphones, and I listened to it. And there were a few things that stuck out to me. So one, this is the first song off Black Sabbath's first record, and it is evil as fuck.
It's fucking very evil.
And in the very first line, he says, "What is this that stands before me?" And that must have been what people were thinking when they were listening. They're like, "What the fuck did I just bring home? This shit sounds like Satan." And then he fucking mentions Satan by name 3 times. And no one had ever heard any shit like that before. He's like, "What is this that stands before me?"
Yeah, the Beatles just broke up, and this guy's just Satan.
It's really crazy.
Fucking
one of these. Verse 2, he says, "Big black shape with eyes of fire telling people their desire. Satan sitting there, he's smiling, and then he goes, "Oh no, please God help me!" It's like people must have been fucking turning it down, like shit. My fucking mom's gonna hear this shit. She's gonna fucking send me to church forever.
I didn't want my mom to hear it now. I'm like, fucking
it's super demonic and awesome, and just like paved the way. There's so much stuff like. Towards the end of the song, where it picks up, is like there's this galloping riff that I would normally attribute to like Steve Harris from Iron Maiden, but
that like, rolling triplet,
but it's totally Geezer Butler on that shit, man. Maiden jacked it, and the cover of that album had a picture of like a crazy looking lady, and people for a long time, and still to this day, they say that it's like a witch, a picture of like a real.
Oh, that was a creepy ass pic. That looks like horror movie, like a horror film cover.
That's what people used to say. That it's like, oh, it's like a picture of an actual witch, like in England somewhere.
Black magic. Yo, I've been actually researching that magic and stuff a little bit, just out of curiosity. Yeah. It's kind of it's a little, it has some whack.
Well, I mean, witches are not like a thing. They're not. Wicca or Wiccan is like a real ideology or a religion, I guess. So like that part's not really even open for debate. But like,
it's not the
whether
term.
Or not they have like actual fucking cauldrons and they cook frogs into potions and shit. I don't know, but
100%. No, I mean, because there's like it's kind of like some might say like black and white, light and dark. Magic, right. There's spectrums of it, but
at one end you got Penn and Teller, and at the other end you have the woman on the front of Black Sabbath.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, that was a wicked track. I really enjoyed listening to it. Thank you. Oh, there's one thing I heard that I never heard before, thanks to the headphones. In the end, on the right signal, there's a wah guitar track in that underneath of the guitar solo, and I was like, shit, like. I never ever heard that before, and that's not really a song I would have assumed. If you told me there was wah guitar, like wah wah in that shit, I would have been like, no way. But I was wrong. Anyway,
fuck yeah, man. That
was something song. Old. What's something new? What song did I give you?
New song is what's it called again? Blind by DaBaby and Young Thug.
Yeah, off the new DaBaby record, right?
Fuck, man, like. Young Thug can like do no wrong in my eyes. I don't know.
You like Young Thug?
I do. I don't know if you've listened to much Young Thug.
Not a lot, no. But he appears on a lot of shit.
He's just
that I like. So I kind of like. I don't have a bad opinion of him.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. The guy sounds like he's a one take, fucking just guy. Like he's got that ability, I think, as a vocalist in that sort of genre, to just hammer out content. Like he's on a lot of tracks. He comes out. DaBaby, really good. Good bars, good rapper. I like in the song he talked about sandwich ingredients, specifically mustard. I didn't bring my mustard out, but I mean, we would love a mustard sponsor.
Yo, mustard, National Mustard Day was Monday, by the way.
Oh, shit.
The second, I guess or the third.
We missed it.
Yeah.
COVID done fucking killed my mustard hype. I'm going to bring it back.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's good to take some time off.
DaBaby's good though. I think he's on J. Cole's record label. That's how I learned of him from. He put out like this series of songs called like Warriors of Dreamville or Dream Warriors or something like that, and it's like a bunch of the dudes from his label on it. And I heard him on one cut, and I was like, this guy's awesome. He seems to be very popular.
He's very good. I was more impressed still by Young Thug. I gotta be honest. Like I feel like he fucking steals. He's one of those guys. It's kind of hard to put him on a track. Similar, I think you could say for Future, and they're kind of in the similar lane. Atlanta Boys. They got the beautiful melodies, right? Different tones. But as a fucking vocalist, Young Thug is... if you check out his back catalog, anyone who's listening, if you've never listened to Young Thug, try to listen, especially, if you are someone that plays music and you maybe, it's not your style right away because of content or whatever. Young Thug is actually like... his lyrics are really smart. They're really good. And he's the real deal, man. He's the fucking real deal. But like musically speaking, all of his melodies could translate to another instrument, like a guitar, like a saxophone. If your melodies can translate to other instruments,
that's always my litmus test for like what makes a good
melody.
Yeah, a good singer to me is like, or like an exceptional singer to me is one that like whose voice is like just like another instrument in the mix, not just like someone singing over musicians, but it's someone whose voice very much carries its weight and like becomes part of the song as opposed to just over top of a song, you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. And that is how you should approach it, and I think that is a good, definitely like a really important quality for a vocalist, which makes some vocalists outstanding for that reason. But as far as somebody who makes melodies specifically, a guy to be able to have a melody translate, like, because there's a lot of vocalists I love, like in the fucking grunge genre, like the fucking dude from Alice in Chains or something. Yeah. But I mean, that's not gonna sound good on like a trumpet or like a guitar, probably, if you take those same melodies. And so Young Thug just to wrap it up sort of on that tune, he just always comes with the hardest melodies. And in this song,
did you like this song?
I liked the song a lot. Yeah. In the end, they harmonized, which is really sick.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of that in rap music.
No, they're both doing their own specific melodies, and they got this cool thing going on at the end. And I thought that was a great song. It's awesome to check out new tunes. So.
I'll admit, I didn't listen to the whole thing. I just went and saw what was like came out. I think that just came out like on Tuesday or Monday. So.
Yeah, rappers have been dropping a lot of songs lately.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, so that was Blind. Yeah, what did you give me? Oh, so Something Blue. You gave me. Tune by Blind Willie McTell.
Fuck yeah!
I noticed on the YouTube link you sent, like the first 30 seconds just had a cover of the LP, like, and it actually called him Blind Willie, or
Blind Willie sounds
or
like
Blind
a hot bedroom move.
What did it call him? Oh, it called him. Actually, it says. It said Blind Sammy on the record, but
Sammy?
Yeah, which was weird. It was probably just like a misprint. They're like, we don't care about his name. Just put the song out. Like
Dave, Blind.
Like whatever. He's blind. It's got an IE on there. Like someone, fucked that up. But someone at Columbia. We're looking at you, Columbia.
Columbia, fuck, you've been slipping for years.
Yeah,
come
no
clean
doubt.
with it. Get your act together.
Anyway, that was really fucking. I was trying to find what year it came out or what year it was pressed. Anyway, that shit sounds like it's from probably 1930. Depression era.
27.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. It sounded like it was about like dudes riding trains back in the day, like going from town to town looking for work. The guitar style I liked, and I did a little research on. It's called Piedmont blues, which is stylistically different from like Delta blues.
Yes.
It's like it's almost like doing ragtime.
Or picking.
Yeah, it's like ragtime, like playing the bass notes with the thumb, and then like the higher trebly or strings with the rest of the hand.
More of a fingerly style.
Yeah, very finger picking, heavy, and it's like it's basically like doing ragtime, but not on a piano, on a guitar. And I found that pretty interesting. And there was some good slide guitar in there, some cool like dissonant bends that. Everything you gave me was kind of satanic. I'm sure when people heard that music in the 1930s, they were like, "Oh, I don't like those dissonant chords."
It's
like,
true though.
Fucking,
people didn't, man. Like that's
like,
why, like, there's people that don't. It's fucked up, man. Like people get enraged or very happy about music. Like there's music like "fuck Justin Bieber," like I'd kick him in the dick. It's like why? It was like, the kid's fucking 21 and like he sang a song you didn't like. Like people get fucking fired up about
angry.
music. Like how many times have you played a show and stopped and people are like, "You're playing on," and there's like they're drunk, but you can see you're also kind of a bit angry. Like you're happy. You're like, "Haha, give us more!" Like these fucking possessed fucking demons from fucking hell.
It's true.
In front of you, and like it's weird. They like love you. Like it's weird. It's like a weird like they're ready to like be pissed off at you because they want you so much, and it's like. Yeah. It's a weird sort of...
it's funny. You're kind of... Remember how I was talking about that book that I was reading?
It's really easy to get sidetracked on the show.
Yeah, I know it is. Do you remember how I was talking about that book I read by Henry Rollins? Well, I finished it, and in his defense, it actually seemed to come together a little bit more. Or I just enjoyed it more in the latter half. I don't know.
Sure.
But he talked a lot about that. He's like fans, you can't make them happy. He talks a lot about how, like, everywhere I go, people say... "Fuck you, play old stuff." And it's like, if you don't play the old stuff, they hate you. And he always talked about how fans would get on stage and like try and hurt him, like punch him, kick him and stuff. And then like if he hit back, he was the bad guy. But he's like these people pay money to come to our show to call me a fucking asshole and hit me. He's like, what kind of a fan? Why do people do that? It's so fucked. And
it's weird.
It's kind of what you're saying. It's like
it's magic.
Yeah, they're like he's always like they think I owe them something. He's like I don't owe them anything, but they're acting like I'm like they own a part of me because they paid $10 to come to the show. And he's like it's super fucked. Like anyway,
that's wild.
People do get mad about shit like that.
It's a fucked up thing, music, man. How heavy.
God, how did we get from Piedmont blues Blind Willie McTell to that.
Because I'm high as shit. I got high with the homie Lance.
Yo, shouts out Lance.
Shouts out, shouts out our buddy Lance. We're gonna get him on the show.
We should get him. Slabs. We should like turn this into a vlog and go get tattoos from Lance.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't have a single tattoo, and I think it's time. I got about 20.
Yeah. I feel like I could see you getting a bunch.
I need like a lot.
You're the type of guy I could see you'd want to think about that for a couple of years.
I've been thinking about it for about 3.5 decades. Yeah.
Really? I didn't
but
know.
Actually, the other day I wrote down on my phone. No joke. I was writing down things that I thought were cool. I was having a coffee like downtown and I was like, I'm just gonna list some things I think are cool. So I was like, cobras, skateboards, like beer, fire, like just like things I like. If I just give like a list of things to Lance, I wonder if he could just design me a limb. I was like, here's 10 things. Now make them cover my whole leg.
That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah,
so
I don't know if
that you'd go full limb, like limb by limb.
Yeah, I don't want to like just get one. If I'm gonna get any, I want a fucking big ass piece.
I never understood the whole like having to get a sleeve thing and then like having a bear. Like I would, I got like 7 small shitty tattoos, but they're all like.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have 7 shitty ones. I guess I just
never really like understood being like I must finish like this arm.
I don't know.
But I mean,
it's kind of a guitar player thing, isn't it?
It's a guitar move. It's guitared out. I'm tired of it, man. Shit.
Okay. So that anyway, yeah. Blind Willie McTell.
Blind Willie McTell is a fucking legend.
Traveling blues, yeah.
And that song kind of fell apart like lyrically. At first, I was just like, It's like, tell me about the road. And then at the end, it just kind of like...
He was talking about like women.
I think he was drunk. Yeah, so I'm going to be 100% honest.
Hey, what do you think happens on those trains, man? Like, well, yeah. There was one line, he was like, oh, this ain't my train. Like as if he was talking to somebody. He's like, hey, can I get on? He's like, yeah, it's not my caboose. You're going to talk to fucking blind Stevie over here.
Everyone's just fucking blind.
Drunk, yeah.
Half the people were drunk and blind back in the 20s.
They're all just drinking.
It's true. There was probably a lot more, like the per capita of blind people in the 20s and 30s and drunk people was probably much higher.
Well, I'm sure it's because they were drinking fucking swish that they were making out of fucking ethanol in their basements and just fucking going blind from it. So, but that's totally conjecture and it's not based in fact at all. I have no idea what I'm fucking talking about.
This is, if you're looking for facts, folks, you came to the wrong
wrong house.
Hell no.
Facts lives that way.
Fucking, we're experts of speculation. But let's wrap it up. The next tune we had was a borrowed song.
A cover song.
Cover. John chose a cover, and it was Necro Goblin covering...
Necro Goblicon, thank you.
Necro Goblicon, yeah. I'm trying not to look at my notes. But I've been actually checking these guys out a little bit lately, because my boy showed them to me, and they're pretty fucking heavy. Like, that's the style of metal that I really get into, is like thematic sort of shit. Yeah. And I love this dude. What is his name? John
Goblicon.
Goblicon, yeah.
They're like right. The goblin in the band who just really he plays goblin. He doesn't actually play an instrument. A goblin. He's just a goblin. I think actually the guy who plays John Goblicon, I think he may have been like the original singer and he gave it up to become the goblin mascot of the band. That's
a hype move. If that's actually true story,
I don't know if it's true.
Which I want to look into.
I think it's true.
That's hype because I can feel that because there's a lot going on there. That's a rich artistic product.
So which song was it?
Oh, it was a cover of Chop Suey by System of a Down.
Right.
And it was really good. I thought they could have done a little more with it.
It's a little weird move for them because it's clearly not about goblins, which is like a departure from every other song they've ever done. So obviously they didn't try and make it about goblins, which is probably a good move. But it has some of their weird musical themes in it. This is your song you're supposed to be talking about. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's cool. I mean, at this point, I don't think anyone's really. No one's holding us up to any sort of standard, at this point. So we're setting the standard.
We are professional amateurs.
Yeah, we're professional amateurs.
I keep putting that on our social media that we're professional amateur podcasters.
That's my style, though. Right in the middle, kind of throw people off. And it's like, oh, does that mean they're?
Or do you think it's amateur professional or professional amateur?
No, we are professional amateurs.
Yeah,
we're the best at being amateur. So it kind of leads people to think it's like. Are they like the best of the suck or like the worst of the good? And like then you can kind of fall into both. Either way, it kind of looks good on you.
Yeah, we're best of the suck.
Because as soon as you're in the like the the good category, then it's up for like, conjecture, speculation.
True.
But listen, enough of us trying to use all of these big fucking book learning words here. It was a great fucking tune. They did. justice to the song by the way they performed it, and the form was like very much the same. It was a cover.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird synth like dance rock parts in it too.
I just thought they could have done a little bit more with like maybe some double kick stuff and like some like a couple of like faster sections, because they did, like I said, they did the recording a lot of justice of that song, but they nailed the form and they actually did a really good job. You know, it's not really for me to criticize. I don't even have a record yet. I've been talking about it for 25 years.
Right. Yeah. When is that coming out?
Fairly soon. I hope to. I mean, yeah, I'm looking to get a record made sooner than later. I think the only issue is I don't play guitar. So, hey, guitar players, remember how I said all those really nice things about you guys?
Yeah, that's right. Past? Remember our game, Say Nice Things About Guitar Players?
Yeah,
we played it. Well,
sure.
I did. I don't know if you said anything nice.
I didn't either. If I will say anything about guitar players, you deserve your ego. You've earned it. If you have a big fucking ego, you deserve it, because what you can do, like with a guitar, the ability of, like, people always love guitar. Like, it's not like, you know, you're talking about like slashers getting chicks and stuff, and it's like, it's one of those things. It's like the idea is to just get like mad at them, be like, fuck, they're all so stupid. It's so stupid that these chicks all like this guitar player and get all pouty about it. But it's like, yeah, wait, are you gonna say that they're all idiots? It's like, if they're all stupid, except why don't they all understand I'm better and hotter and cooler and
yeah, you sound like a bass guy.
And it's just like everyone ignores you because you're losing.
Hey, since you were
guitars are sick. They're a beautiful instrument, and you gotta listen to beautiful music now and then.
Since you were just mocking bass players, you want to play a game I came up with called Bassman or Bassman?
I didn't go to... Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
So the object of this game is you tell me if the name I give you is a famous bass player or a famous bass angler, famous bass fisherman.
Fucking awesome fucking game, dog. This is legend.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mr. Ray Scott, bassman or bassman?
Ray Scott is a bass player.
Wrong. He's like some bass fisherman from the 60s.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, we're not doing this now, okay?
Yeah.
If you think there's a fucking guy named Ray Scott who plays bass, you're probably right, but not in this case.
Okay.
Okay, next is
Shit.
Jack Bruce, bassman or bassman?
Jack Bruce. The two first names, cool it. Jack Bruce?
Jack Bruce, bassman or bassman?
That's a bass man.
Oh, you're so wrong.
What?
He's the bass player from Cream.
Fuck.
I didn't know that.
Guys?
I could name the other guys from Cream, but I couldn't name the bass player, so.
All right.
That's all right.
Not my game. I'm a numbers man.
Steve Harris.
Steve Harris is a bass player.
That's right. Yeah, he's the bass player from Iron Maiden. I think I mentioned him by name like 5 minutes ago.
Did you?
When we were talking about Black Sabbath, and I realized it. And I was
probably did it. But I was talking over you, so I didn't hear you. It doesn't count.
That's good. Yeah, I know you often don't listen to me anyway, so it's okay.
This is a podcast. This is a talking podcast. This
here we
fucking
go.
Dr. Phil.
Here's a heavy one. Shout out to Dr. Phil. Fuck you. Bassman or bassman? Kevin Van Dam.
Kevin Van Dam.
Now just think on that one.
God damn, these ones are
bassman or
tough.
bassman? Kevin Van Dam.
Oh, I think that's a bassman.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, for
nice.
Sure. I mean, these are tough.
Yeah, I know. Like, you have to have some cursory knowledge of either bass players or bass anglers, and you have neither.
I don't know anything about either of these motherfuckers. It's just you got to go with a feeling.
No, I actually tried to pick like somewhat well-known bass players, so it wouldn't be totally
me a fair shot.
Yeah, exactly. I figured you would have. I didn't know any fucking bass fishermen. I always had to look them up. But all right, here we go. Mark King.
Mark King is a bass man.
Wrong.
Fuck. God.
I had to look him up. He's a bass player. He's one of the guys I actually didn't recognize, and that's why I put him on here. But he was on a list of like the best bass players. I checked it out. You might know his band. He's from Level 42.
Nope.
They're like an English, like UK, like funk pop band from the 80s and 90s. Kind of like, I don't know, like kind of like a synthy Tower of Power, I guess.
All these English guys, I feel like something about it is skewed because they might have like cool names, but like
Level 42 is not a cool name
if you're English, and just like not really do fuck all.
They were not that good. I looked at. I mean, there's the songs. The band was okay, but I watched like a couple of his bass solos, and I'm just like, man, all you're doing is biting off Victor Wooten, and he had 8 tone knobs on his fucking bass, and I'm like, that's
a lot.
Ridiculous. You do not need that. And he also had lights on his fretboard.
Fuck this guy.
Like blue lights. I was like, dude,
you're fired.
That's fucking. Even I know that's lame, and I'm the fucking lamest dude alive. Like, you know. And he was just up there. I don't know.
Fuck. I hope he dies so bad.
Maybe someone can steer me wrong. Like, send me like a really good like level 42. Like level 42. That is a shitty name for a band. Even like it's not a cool name.
No. Yeah, that's one of those names that you and like 8 people you know.
But then again, some bands with shitty names are awesome, like Toto. 2 minutes.
I don't know about that though. Toto is like the dog's name from Wizard of Oz.
Yo, check this out. You ready? Bassman or bassman? Robbie Shakespeare.
Robbie Shakespeare is a bassman.
You're right. Bass player. He's a famous reggae bass player and producer.
Oh yeah.
He's got a group called what's it called?
I feel like I've heard that name.
Yeah. Okay. 3 more.
Oh, sick.
Roland Martin.
Sorry?
Roland Martin.
Roland Martin.
Yep.
It's a weird ass name, dog. Again, a couple of 2 first names.
Bassman or bassman?
I guess he's a bassman.
You're right. All right. Jimmy Houston.
Jimmy Houston is a bassman.
You're right.
Yep.
Forrest L. Wood. Last one.
Forrest L. Wood, bassman.
Oh my God, you did it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9, I guess. You killed it. You did great. You only got bass players wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, you got the first one right.
I want to be a bassman. We need to go on that fishing trip soon.
Fucking right, we do. Let's do it. Let's take a break. Second chances are the best. Even if you failed the first test, you can try again and maybe not fuck up, or maybe you will, and then you'll need a third chance, but we're not talking about that till next week. Second chances are really great. Hey, have you ever had a second chance and fallen on your face? Yes. Talk about your shitty made-up songs. Woo!
That was awesome, and that was the first time I've ever played the booklet.
Yeah,
and
man.
let's be honest, it sounded pretty good, guys.
You fucking killed it.
If anyone needs a booklet player, I'm down for hire.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but I'm playing guitar, so if anyone wants to give me some extra cool points, you know, it's got 6 strings, it's not 4. You know, I don't play bass anymore. I'm a guitar player now. I'm very serious about it, as you can tell from that last song.
I thought I wanted to suck your dick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like,
probably
like,
should
this is
be.
So weird. Never.
Yeah. It's
thought John was that hot.
It's pretty much available. I'm at least 25% hotter now.
25 easily, handily.
And I mean, it's just an acoustic guitar. Wait till I get out the electric. You know what I mean? Oh, with the leopard print, guitar strap. Shouts out Mike Gravel. That's actually your strap. I stole it from you about 12 years ago. Sorry. Not sorry. Keeping it. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting this away now.
That was cool, man. Great tune. I mean,
that's well, I really just wanted to talk about second chances again.
Oh boy! Yeah.
And I mean, it might have been a mediocre tune. I don't know. We'll see. We'll rework it.
No, dude, you never stop hitting me with surprises. You always do great work, John, on and off the podcast. So,
thanks.
It's time for celebration. Cause for celebration.
It's a celebration.
But yeah, man, it's been fun. I've been enjoying shooting the podcasts. We do want to have some guests on, and I mean, our talent pool is large, but we're kind of restricted to people sort of close to us and in our lives, or if you know anybody who you think, you know, business owner, whatever, like we're cool for whatever. It's not a guest-focused show by any means, but we do want to have some guests. We want to spice it up, and
we could probably fit someone right here.
1000%.
That's where you would sit, right here. I might be out of the shot, but that's okay.
Yeah,
you'd be
maybe
right
I'll
here.
Do this.
Right here. Or I could stand behind. I mean, they could just I mean, we wouldn't even have to be here, really. They could. If you want to take over the podcast, you just send us an email to the Rhythm Section Podcast at gmail.com. Oh, hey, what's up? It's Bookie, the heroin addicted booklet that sometimes acts as an instrument. What's up, Bookie?
You know I've been off that stuff for a while now.
Oh, come on, Bookie. You don't gotta lie to us, man. Like, I saw you in the alleyway the other night, dude. You had a needle hanging out of your dick. Like,
Oh, I can explain. That was math.
Math? I've never done any math like that before, Bookie.
No, me neither. Anytime I've done math, I'd shove a piece up my asshole.
Yeah, what's the
like
deal?
A regular person.
Yeah, that's math. But sticking needles in your dick, that's definitely weird. That sounds like some science.
Well, I met some guys down at the park the other day, and they said, "You want to have a really good time? I got the real goods for you."
Oh.
And they said, "It's just like heroin."
Look, Bookie, we're not here to judge you, buddy. It's okay. Like,
I'm here to judge you.
know,
Bookie,
I'm sorry that I
fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that I led with like heroin addicted. Okay, I can just call you our friend Bookie from now on if you want.
Well, I would appreciate it, and I also appreciate clarity and correctness. Bookie the method.
All right, fine. You're touchy about the heroin thing. Fine, you're not on heroin. Whatever. You're just really sleepy and aggravated and spend all your money on
I'm not
books.
sleeping no more.
Okay, well, yeah, you've obviously been into some coffee or some PCP today because you've got lots of energy.
Oh, I'm Zim Zam Zoom.
Yeah.
I had a cup of Joe earlier that you made in the kitchen.
Oh, Bookie. Oh, man, he's out.
Y'all gotta chill,
Yo,
Bookie.
Bookie.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He died on
God,
air.
how can you do this?
He's going to be fine. He'll be back. Just, like, it's better off.
Oh, Bookie.
Man,
Sweet booklet.
when he's like that, I don't even want to talk to. Oh my god.
Talk to me, motherfucker. Talk
Bookie?
to me.
Oh my god. Yo, man, what are you doing?
I'm just trying
Chris,
to
stop it, man. You're freaking out. Yeah, you're scaring my dog, dude.
Oh.
Bookie, he's just,
Oh,
he
Jack.
just
Poor
just
Jack.
needs to fucking dry
How do I
out,
tell
man.
him, Jack?
Shit. Oh my god.
Your friend Bookie and my friend.
Bookie's gonna be fine, Chris. He's just like this is why I don't like he comes around. Every time Bookie comes around, you get all worked up and like you
I
start.
just care about him so much.
Well, I
He does
know,
this every
and
time.
it makes you an emotional fucking time bomb. Every time he's around, at first it's great, and then Bucky says some shit or does something like die, and then you freak out, and it's like a whole thing, and I have to fucking deal with both of you. So
It's
like,
a one-way street. all the
look,
time.
Bookie is he'll be okay. He just needs to dry out, and get off the fucking horse for at least 2 weeks, so he's not dope sick. I don't believe him for a second that he was doing math. What a bunch of bullshit.
You said meth, John. Meth.
Oh, he said, oh, meth.
He said an overdose.
Oh, God. No wonder he was peppy. That's why. God, meth. Is that better or worse than heroin? I don't really know.
It's better. It's sick. You should try.
I guess I probably should try.
Tight.
Okay, well, this is it's probably a good place to go out, I suppose.
I'm done for now.
You
I
can't
think I've had
really
too
do
much.
this anymore. You look like you need a break.
I need a break.
That's
Just
pretty good.
Shut it off. Close
That's
the cameras.
yeah. Well, like we got to say thanks for watching the Rhythm Section podcast
Thanks,
number 2.
Stay lit.
I'm the not as lit as Bookie host John Rogers, and you're always super lit host Chris Ryan. We are the Rhythm Section. Goodbye. Stop. I need a clap.
Oh, for the time.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like as an instant. I was like, yeah, I'll clap.
You're like,
Yeah.
I was ready. I was
Yeah!
like, go for it, dog. Anytime.